Well, come back to my channel, the 1979 United States 5-cent Monticello coin, also known as a Jefferson nickel, specifically focusing on rare, valuable conditions and how one small coin can change your destiny overnight. In the world of coin collecting, not all treasures glitter with gold. Some hide in plain sight, dull, forgotten, tossed into drawers or change jars, yet secretly hold the power to transform lives. Among these quiet legends, few carry more mystery than the 1979 Monticello Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin with the soul of a millionaire. If you have one, this story might just change everything. At first glance, the 1979 Jefferson nickel appears unremarkable, a modest silver-gray coin, bearing the classic profile of Thomas Jefferson, with the word Liberty arched beside him. On the reverse, the iconic Monticello building stands proud, as it has since the design's debut in 1938. But under the surface lies something much more powerful. A handful of these 1979 nickels are worth far more than anyone would imagine, and some are worth millions. Why? Because the world of numismatics thrives on error, rarity, and preservation. And in 1979, as millions of these nickels rolled off the presses at U.S. Mint facilities, a few were different. Whether by accident or oversight, some were struck with misaligned dies, others with doubled images, and even more with extremely sharp details, never meant to make it into circulation. These are the nickels that now capture headlines and break auction records. Among the most prized are those known as full steps nickels. These are Jefferson nickels, where the Monticello building on the back shows a perfect, uninterrupted set of steps, a sign of a flawless strike. Most nickels were down or are weakly struck, leaving blurry or incomplete steps. But a 1979 nickel with full steps, especially in mint state condition, can fetch thousands. Add an error or rare mint mark to that, and the price leaps even higher. Then, there are the mint errors that raise heartbeats among collectors. Some 1979 nickels were struck off-center, showing only part of Jefferson's face or the Monticello dome. Others bear double dies, where the lettering or details appear duplicated and distorted. These are like the misprints of currency, freaks of the mint that slip through quality control, making them rare and wildly valuable. Imagine owning a 1979 nickel with a planchet error, where the coin was struck on the wrong metal, perhaps a leftover dime blank. These mistakes are exceedingly rare, but they exist, and when authenticated, they are worth 5 to 6 figures. And they aren't always easy to spot. A dirty or worn coin may still hide a golden error underneath. The real magic lies in knowing what to look for, or being lucky enough to stumble upon it. What makes the 1979 5-cent coin even more fascinating is its timing. The late 1970s marked a transitional period in U.S. minting. Machines were changing. Die varieties began slipping through. And as inflation and economic concerns swept the nation, more people hoarded coins without knowing which were precious and which were not. Your grandfather's coffee tin full of nickels might just contain one of the most valuable coins of the era. Think about this. A single rare 1979 Jefferson nickel, especially one graded by top organizations like pcgs or NGC, can sell for over $50,000 to $100,000, depending on condition, rarity, and error type. And as collectors compete for fewer and fewer pristine examples, prices climb ever higher. The very coin you dismiss as just 5 cents might be the one that brings in a luxury car, a home, or even generational wealth. Collectors across the globe are constantly hunting for the holy grail of Monticello nickels. Some have been known to attend estate sales just for the chance to rifle through coin jars. Others comb through online auctions, searching for listing mistakes. And every now and then one of them finds it. The $1 million nickel hiding in plain sight, often listed for far less than it's truly worth. Don't underestimate the condition either. A 1979 nickel found in uncirculated, proof, or even specimen condition is exponentially more valuable. Coins graded MS-65 or above are especially in demand. The clean field, sharp strikes, and luster make them visual trophies. Coins that not only tell a story, but display like works of art. But the coin doesn't need to look perfect to be powerful. Some of the most legendary finds were coated in grime. tucked in basements or stuck inside piggy banks for decades. A little dirt can't hide true rarity. And in the right hands, even a worn coin can fetch a life-changing sum, if it has the right characteristics. The Monticello building on the reverse has become a symbol of subtlety in numismatics. Every step, every column, every letter of E pluribus unum is scrutinized by experts seeking signs of perfection or imperfection. A small doubling of the word Monticello or a shifted States of America can mean the difference between 5 cents and 500,000. And let's not forget the Philadelphia Mint, the silent P that wasn't even marked until the 1980s. The 1979 nickel without a mint mark may appear plain, but don't be fooled. Some of the most valuable errors in full-step coins came from Philadelphia, where the lack of visible mint mark makes them harder to track, and therefore more exciting to discover. Many people today unknowingly spend rare 1979 nickels at vending machines, not realizing they just fed a fortune to a candy bar. It's tragic, but true. The few who check their change carefully may be rewarded with a life-altering surprise, and the odds, while small, are very real. So if you're someone with a jar of coins from decades past, now is the time to act. Grab a magnifying glass. Look for that 1979 nickel. Pay attention to the steps on Monticello, the edges of the letters, the alignment of Jefferson's profile. One tiny detail could be all it takes to uncover a treasure. It's a feeling like no other, holding a coin that millions have ignored, and suddenly realizing it's worth more than a house. Your hands start to shake. Your heart skips. You're not just holding a coin, you're holding possibility, proof, and power. The nickel becomes more than currency. It becomes legacy. In this era of digital money and plastic cards, the simple nickel still has its place, not just in pockets, but in dreams. The 1979 Monticello coin represents something greater, the idea that hidden value can exist anywhere, even in your change, and that with a little luck and a sharp eye, fortune can be yours, in the form of 5 cents. The next time you see an old nickel, don't pass it by. Hold it close. Examine it. Question it, because one of these days, someone's going to find the next $1 million nickel. Why not you? The tale of the 1979 5-cent Monticello coin isn't just about money. It's about discovery, history, and the thrill of turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. It reminds us that life's biggest surprises often come in the smallest packages. So check your coins. Keep your eyes open. And if you have a 1979 Jefferson nickel with strange markings, perfect details, or a mysterious flaw, don't spend it. Don't trade it. Don't clean it. Instead, hold it tight. Get it checked. You just might be holding the next big secret of American numismatics. In the end, this humble nickel is proof that miracles don't always make noise. Sometimes they jingle in your pocket and wait patiently to be recognized.